Ooh, wait, that was tricky in itself, trying to get that last full one out. And now this small one, that small one in there. And you see all it is down there. Get you down there. Is sand. Okay. And that's probably 3.5, 4 inches thick, because it has to be thick enough to allow a car to drive on it. Okay. So now that I got those, I need to pull these up over here, and I need to just remember what was happening over here. I might be able to just leave that last one down there. I don't know, I might pull, I might leave it, because that's how low I want all of these. And see, these are pretty good to about here, but I can see this one's up a little bit higher than that one, and I might just end up taking them all out and leaving that last one. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do from here, and I'm just gonna keep working just like I got those out backwards. Same way. Okay. I'll keep working on that, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done removing those bricks. Whew. Whew. Okay, I got it. Now you can see each brick that I took out. See, there's a little bit of sand, higher sand, and that's because when you have brick pavers, they got a little bump on the brick. See, right there. And on this side, there's one, and there's one, and on this side, there's another one, and over here, there's two. See, one there, and one there. And that gives, and then you fit them up tight, and then that gives you just enough room to then put a little sand in there. And see, these still have the sand. See, it's really fine sand, and that's sand in between each one of the bricks. When you pull the bricks out, the sand falls down in there. When I put them all back, they'll be up tight like this, but you'll see a little bit of a gap where you can't go any tighter, and then you get some very fine sand and put in there. Okay, and see, I left that last one, and so now I'm going to clean that stuff out, and then what I need to do is I need to measure from here down to the bottom of this brick. You know what I mean? Or up to where the curl is on the concrete. Okay. And then I can measure down from there, whatever the thickness of the brick is, and then I'll have to check in different spots there. If anything, I'd rather have it be just a hair low than a hair high, you know what I mean? And then once I start putting the bricks back down, I can kind of check that as I go. You see? And I guess I'll have to get my putty knife. I got like a 4-inch. I got a 4-inch and a 6-inch drywall knives. You know, I'll get those and bring those out, and then I can use those to flatten stuff down and measure and dig some of the sand out and all that. Okay, yeah, that's what I'll do. Whew. Ah, it's getting cold out. I should probably put on a little jacket or something. Let's see. I got a 6-inch, and that's going to work out just fine. You know, they have these in an 8-inch too, but 6-inch is going to be just fine. And I didn't really want to take a gardening shovel or something that is used to dig bulbs and stuff, because then I would dig too far down into the ground. I don't really want to dig far into the ground, let's say, because this sand is all compacted already. You see what I mean? So I'm just going to do a once over on this first, like that, and then I'll keep going all the way along here, and then I'll come back. And get my tape measure out, or I could set a brick in there flat, just like that. You know what I mean? And just use it as my guide instead of trying to shove it down in there that way. If I have a tight fit, let's say, and I can just do it that way. I don't even have to measure anything per se with the tape measure or anything. I can just do it by eyeballing it. Okay. And this sand is nice, fine sand. I wouldn't want to dig down in there and stuff, because then if you do that and you flatten it back down, it's not going to be compacted as tight as everything that's on there now. And did you know sand is 95% compaction already once you get it down there? Did you know that? I heard that years ago, and it's always stuck with me. Whenever I would use sand for something, I'd know, wait, that's pretty compacted as it is. If this was anything different, I couldn't just use dirt or anything, you know, or gravel or anything like that, obviously. Okay, so I'll keep doing that all the way, and then I'll come back and do some fine work and get it to line up.